All right, we're gonna whoop. I'm kicking the stand here. We're gonna welcome everybody. I know, right? We're gonna welcome everybody to another episode. Brewery Boys. Kicked it in. Let me just go this way.
All right, keep him lightning legs on the table. Let's go.
Lord.
You can edit that in post.
Yeah, we can edit. We'll edit. Hopefully. All right, so we are out here at Mr. Brew's Tap House. Welcome everybody to the Brewery Boys broadcast. We got a special treat for you today. We're joined by Jason Thomas today.
How you doing?
He is a wrestling guru. He and I go back and forth on Facebook Messenger from time to time about wrestling and just little odds and ends. So, as you can tell, we got a nice breezy day out here, beautiful weather. So if you're out and about, come join us. Or get over to Mr. Brew. You won't be dissatisfied. You will not be disappointed with the patio. Jason, how are you today?
I'm doing good, sir.
Good. All right. So we are. Well, as we record this, we're about 1 hour away from SummerSlam. I know you're dying to get back, so we're going to keep this. We won't keep you long because I know you want to be in the recliner right when it starts. So anyway, yeah, I got spilt a little on me. But anyway, what match are you looking forward to the most out of the 2-day event today?
I'm looking forward to CM Punk versus Gunther. There's a lot of unknowns going on with CM Punk right now, so we don't know if he's going to cash in or not, or if it's just going to be an even match tonight.
I've grown to really like Gunther, and I see you rocking the CM Punk.
Right.
So, I know where your allegiance lies today, but I've really grown to like Gunther, and I think this goes back to, and I've got several friends of mine that's when he fought Ilya Dragunov,
Right.
when they were in NXT Europe, I believe, and there may have been some matches in regular NXT in Florida, but I think it was NXT UK is where it kind of started. But man, those matches were just brutal.
Right.
And obviously him coming up, he was Walter in NXT, now he's Gunther. But it's just like, I don't know. I like seeing somebody who can still ground and pound and just beat the tar out of somebody. Just like he did. I mean, obviously, I think there was a little something with the WrestleMania loss to Jey Uso. I felt that was a little lackluster match. But this match, I hope it goes a little bit better, and I kind of hope Gunther keeps the title. But again, it would be nice to see CM Punk with some gold in WWE.
Right.
And I know we've seen behind the scenes stuff where he said that I'm not going for gold because it's the younger, he's trying to push the younger talent, whatnot. So I get it, but yeah, I think that's one of the great matches that is on. I'm actually looking forward to the TLC match because I think it's the Street Profits. Is it Andrade and Rey Fenix?
Yeah.
And is it Faxium and the Guns, or is it Faxium and DIY, or is it everybody?
I believe it's everybody tonight. I have to go check the card again. But
Yeah, I think it is.
Okay, so that would make sense because everybody had the run in up to last Friday or whatever. So, but I have really grown. Rey Fenix and Andrade together has really grown on me as a tag team. They are. I don't know. I know we were talking about. I think you and I were going back and forth about Rey and Penta, possibly getting back together as the Lucha Brothers and all that. But you know what? I'm kind of like right now. I'm like, let's let the Andrade Rey Fenix thing simmer and see what happens. But I really hope they come out with the gold tonight. I'm kind of pulling for the Luchadors on this one.
Andrade, he's been kind of on the mid card, so this will help him get elevated some more.
Because you remember he actually captured the U.S. title,
Right?
Which everybody, it's a mid card title, but I view because they obviously getting the WCW, getting their properties and the U.S. title being one of them.
Right.
I believe that because when WCW had the U.S. title and then you had the IC title in the WWF, I believe they were on the same level. And I don't know if you're old enough to remember this, but remember when the WWF had the Intercontinental title, that that was your number one contender for the world title back in the day.
Right.
So now you've got, you've got the U.S. title and the Intercontinental title, as I always viewed in the younger days, as on the same level. Because obviously 2 different companies had them.
Yes.
But now they've kind of just, I don't know, mid-card this, mid-card that. But I don't see it that way. So when, Andrade held the U.S. title before, so I'm pretty good with him coming, and like I said, I hope they capture the gold tonight in the tag team match. Other than that, I think it's going to be I'm not really looking forward to the Randy Orton Jelly Roll. I could care less about that. That's just, I don't know.
Yeah, Jelly Roll, he's gotten into shape for this match. I don't think he's going to do much as far as wrestling goes. He's not going to be a Bad Bunny or
right.
So he's not going to get there and do much. He's just an attraction.
So it's Orton taking it's a handicap match with Orton, Drew, and Logan.
Right.
Yeah. Pretty much, he'll just be there to draw attention to the crowd.
Right. Yeah. So, but anyway, and then of course we saw. I was going to wait for our other Jason to get here to discuss the segment we saw on SmackDown, because I think he actually made a comment about it on our chat group. So we'll see what he says. Oh, here he comes now.
Here he comes,
Look at him! Look at him sporting his Hulk Hogan shirt.
Mr. Worldwide.
That's from. We got that for him down in Pigeon Forge.
That is Buckeye Worldwide right there.
Yeah, Buckeye Jason making an appearance in everybody. The Hulk Hogan. Go ahead, pose for everybody there, buddy. So yeah,
That's what I'm talking about.
So Jason, this is Jason.
Jason, what's up?
So we brought Jason along. He's got some wrestling knowledge. So we were just talking about the card tonight and tomorrow. Then we were asking Jason what the match he was looking forward to the most. He's CM Punk and Gunther. I told him I was looking forward to the tag team tables, ladders, and chairs matches. Are you even keeping up with this other than the Cena, Cody Rhodes, or are you not really? But you posted today in the chat group about Cena coming back.
We knew it was going to happen.
We did.
Yeah.
You're right.
Cena as a heel has been a
Atrocious.
flop.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it has been.
It's like, you don't ever go out like that. He's probably been mentioning the whole time, like, hey, send me back, Vince, come on.
Well, there's been a few instances where you could see like the crowd be booing him, and he's like kind of like almost heartbroken. Yeah, almost
He's not
heartbroken.
used to it.
So I'm gonna stick these in.
Now that's a beer bar.
We'll get them out. We'll start handing them out here in a sec, probably. But
So yeah, you knew he was going to turn and come back.
Yeah.
right,
Now we can discuss, does he keep the belt and win? Or does he lose?
I think he's gonna keep the belt and win. A lot of people are.
Technically, we have the track record of course, Vince is not in charge now.
Right.
People
Yeah.
dropping the belt when they're leaving or
Right.
going
Yeah.
somewhere else.
Right. But his last day is going to be December 31st of this year.
Yeah.
So he's got the rest of this year to, yeah. So, but that's not saying he can't just go ahead, drop it and win it back, and then be 18. Oh my God! If he won 18, holy shit! So
What's the record? How many?
the record is him
17,
17. Flair was 16. Cena's now 17.
Cena's nowhere near the status.
So yeah,
I'll tell you the one I'm not looking forward to the most is the fucking jelly roll.
that's what we were just talking about that as you were walking up.
Like last week, I did some of it last week. I was like, Jelly Roll come out there, and even though it's Logan Paul, Jelly Roll's like, oh, and he's pounding on real low. Like, come on, man.
Yeah.
Just, I can't buy it.
So yeah, that's the match we're least looking forward to. But we were just talking about the promo where Cena comes back as the hustle, loyalty, and respect, and all that kind of stuff. So
with my own bullshit.
yeah. So I will say, slow count here. That was his foray into
Yep.
wrestling. A kid at his daycare, big John Cena fan. He came home, asked about him, and then we started watching it. So Cena got him hooked. So we are as we are.
So you are a Cena fan, is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Yeah, I even found his old door wrap. It's a whole big thing that goes over the door.
Brian, was there a tear when he turned heel? You're like, oh.
He wasn't even watching.
I didn't watch
He
it.
wasn't even watching. I had to call him and tell him,
It
hey,
just looks,
man.
it looks so awkward. It sounded so awkward. It's just.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it did. Wasn't
I said, hey, Zach. I said, come here. He came in the living room, and I said, Cena just turned heel. What? So he sat there. He sat there and watched the little where The Rock, Travis Scott, or whatever it was, that beat up on Cody. So he did watch that, but he's like, oh man. But yeah, no tears of sadness or throwing his Cena figures down the ramp or down the stairway or anything like
they're
that.
not even at the house anymore.
No, they're over at Mama's. So anyway, we got SummerSlam 2-night event. Starts tonight at 6. Tomorrow night carries on. Tomorrow night's main event, Cody Cena. There's a few other matches that are kind of like Alexa Bliss and Charlotte had this love-hate relationship going on. They're going for the women's tag titles, which is kind of interesting because I think my prediction is Liv Morgan's going to come back tonight, or at least make an appearance tonight. And then you're going to see the Judgment Day, or this version of the Judgment Day, I believe, will implode, and that's going to leave Finn and JD, who I really like as a tag team, and I like having the belts on them. But it's just kind of like the whole Raw, separate brand tag teams and separate brand, Raw has, or SmackDown has these tag teams. I think you should just intermingle.
Yeah.
Because there's not enough tag team wrestling
Is there
on both shows.
a tag team for Raw, a tag team for SmackDown, and a tag team for
No, it's just two separate. One branded for Raw, one branded for SmackDown. And that's the thing. It's like it seems like you have more on the SmackDown going on than you do anybody on Raw. It's just like piece together people on Raw. So
I think
that's our waitress. If you want
SmackDown
to,
is what's on TV, correct?
both.
Both of them.
Well, yeah, it's, Raw's on Netflix.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, SmackDown is on USA still.
You might want to get showcase more talent on the one that's on TV.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's so. Going back with Jason, you and who you said you were messaging somebody. Cause
Oh yeah, I met Joe Costanza over in Fanboy in Knoxville.
yeah, okay.
Yeah.
And you said that they were trying to work out an appearance deal
Right.
for Brian Idol.
Yes.
That's the kid that just won. Well, I shouldn't say kid. I'm sure he's in his late 20s, early 30s, but he is the television champion now.
Yes.
And I follow him on Facebook
Now,
and Instagram and all that.
The television champion was at the last AMW show at Lakeside Center.
And that was
Previous one.
Carson Drake.
Yes.
Yeah. So they had a really good thing going on with and that's the thing about the NWA, the classic NWA, like what we grew up on. It's not as like it. Obviously, you don't have the different segments like you did, but they've got some really talented wrestlers, and I really like the stuff they were doing with Carson Drake and the Slime Balls, which is a tag team. Yeah. So they had I guess Carson Drake. So it's just like the old school days when you were the television champion, Lucky 7. You win 7 matches, you can challenge for the world title. Just like back in the day when we watched it. And so that's what Carson Drake did. I guess he lost. So then So when you cash in, whether you win or lose, you forfeit the television title. So then Brian Idol, I guess there was a tournament. Am I correct in thinking that?
Yes.
So Brian Idol won the tournament, and now he is the television champion. I gotta say, he's one of my favorite wrestlers on the NWA. Just like he had a character called. They were trying to do like a romance novel thing because he's got the blonde hair. So he was They had a romance novel, like he was Fabio type thing, and it was kind of cheesy, but his in-ring skill was great. So I really started following him and liking him. But I really hope he does come because I'd like to see this guy live and follow him, see what the Lucky 7's going to hold for him, if he's going to cash it in or whatever.
And my question to Joe Costanza was, do you think one of these promotions around here could be join the NWA possibly and be part of that?
Because the territories. Yeah.
He said that would probably be good for business to have an NWA territory in Kentucky, since there's already one in Tennessee and Ohio.
Yeah, well, I mean, back in the day, I think it was ICW that ran on Saturday mornings, but it fell under the Memphis brand, I think.
Yep. Jerry Lawler.
Or yeah, it was Jerry.
CWA.
Was it the CWA that was here? Okay, because I hear everybody some people talk about the ICW or whatever. So whatever our Saturday morning show was, that had the big statue, yeah, and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, so if we get back to that, I think that would be great, because that was, you're showcasing the talent here, they're wrestling around here, stuff like that. So we'll see what comes of that. But that would be awesome if the NWA.
They're booking a lot of NWA talent in Kentucky.
Yeah, I know OVW. I would have thought OVW would have been like the obvious choice to have, being in Louisville and all that. Not that there is a rich wrestling history in Louisville, but I think it was more just people passing through from, back in the day, the territories coming through and just meeting at the Yum Center or Convention Center or whatever it used to be, where they used to have the shows and all that.
Gardens.
Yeah, Louisville Gardens. Thank you. That's So
I think it would do a lot better if they were able to get back to something like that, instead of going to a high school gym somewhere.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Little bar out in the corner,
Yeah.
bump BFE, and
Right.
so nobody really. It's not promoted enough, really.
Right.
You don't see it nowhere. Like, hey, you gotta shout out on everything.
If you had, like you said, like if we had here, which we do have several places here that are small enough that
Dedicated.
yes, like you could use the horse park, All-Tech Arena out there, because it's off the interstate, it's right there. You could use Memorial Coliseum, but I doubt now that it's a remodel. Yeah. You could use these little unused coliseums that are sitting around some places and promote your wrestling and use it. I mean, if you got 1,000 seat and you can put 700 in, even 500, fill it to half capacity, I think that's a win.
Or at least at the same location
every time.
Like, first Thursday of the month is when they came here.
Yep. Rupp Arena. Yep.
Do that, once a month, whatever day of the month. It's there. It's going to be there. That's how you build.
Yeah.
If I got to look for it and search it, you're going to be out at Country Boys one day, and you're going to be down over at Bob's Bunker the next day. I can't follow.
Right. Yeah. That's the thing, and I think that's part of the problem with OVW. Yeah, they have their home in Louisville, but then it's like they'll hit Manchester, like we saw them in Manchester. Right. But you don't hit, like they hit the same places in Lexington, but then different places around Kentucky, it's like you're different.
Yeah.
And most people, like, I know I'm not driving all the way to Owensboro or Pike County or something like that, because that becomes an expedition. Like, okay, spend the night, because I just doing that whole thing. I'm too old for that shit anymore. So I would like to see I hope they do get something going with the NWA, because I think that'll be great. So, but yeah, so I mean, we're, like I said, today's SummerSlam Saturday. We're just kind of bullshitting about some wrestling, talking.
So who is the main card tonight?
I don't know the full main card. We were just talking about
the main event will be Gunther and Punk.
Where's our producer Slowcow at?
Well, he's sitting right here, but he's I guess his Google Watch is broken. So anyway, while we get on a side note, Sirius XM satellite has been when I got the Jeep, it was activated for a year. I've been jamming to some Hair Nation, reliving the 80s.
Oh, Hair Nation is, when I had Sirius XM before it got $2,000 a day to rent it or whatever, Hair Nation was rocking out.
Yeah. So I've been, heard some old Poison, some old Docking.
Favorite Poison song?
Oh God, really don't have one. I mean, I'm look, but you can't touch.
You almost got to talk dirty to me.
Well, I mean, I the radio hits, or yeah.
I like to get the obscure stuff.
No.
I jam out to Docking in my dreams and work on.
Yeah, In My Dreams. That's a great album. But
so tonight you have the World Heavyweight Champion Gunther, CM Punk, I guess would be the main.
That's
Women's Champion Tiffy Stratton versus Jade Cargill. But somebody told me there was supposed to be a triple threat with, what's her name?
Bailey? Or,
the popular one.
Bianca Belair.
No.
She's the ref, I think. Bianca's the referee.
No, Naomi.
Oh, Naomi?
Yeah.
Who's the golf-looking girl that's hot?
Oh, the carrot? Stephanie?
Rhea Ripley?
Rhea Ripley. Yeah, she's.
Her.
It's her, Naomi, and
Is that tomorrow night?
that's tomorrow night. Yeah, Naomi,
So the
Rhea Ripley.
women's championship's going to be up for grab 2 nights in a row.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you have SmackDown and you have Raw
Yeah.
again.
Yeah.
So is tonight just
Yeah.
maybe a Raw event?
Yeah.
Tomorrow is a
No, they'll fluctuate.
Yeah,
Like,
tomorrow's
yeah.
the Naomi versus Io Sky versus
Io
Rhea
Sky,
Ripley
yeah,
match.
and Rhea Ripley, yeah.
So you have a tag team match tonight. Roman Reigns and
Jey Uso.
with Breaker and Bronson. Are those
Braun Breaker is
typical tag team?
no.
As far
Braun
as-
Breaker is Rick Steiner's son.
Yeah.
So, and then you got him and Bronson Reed.
But they're not dedicated like Roman Reigns and Jey.
No, they're just kind of together. Roman Reigns and Uso are cousins, but they're not tag team. They're more singles.
Yeah.
Roman is the tribal chief. He was the world title for a long time. So, yeah. So that there might be a lot of yeeting going on. I don't know.
Yeah.
So that's what I mean. Tonight's card is a little.
And then,
there's a few other.
I guess Sammy and Cross are tonight too.
Yeah, Sammy and Karrion Kross. That should be a good match, but I'm really hoping
Sunday.
Cross pulls that
So if I'm
out.
looking at this, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 matches.
Yeah.
Yeah. Night 2 is loaded.
Why can't we put it all on one night like you used to?
There's too many
Too
titles,
many titles, too many.
too many stars.
Yeah.
I mean, it used to be that was a privilege.
Well, yeah.
You were to be on the pay-per-view card. It was a privilege. And
Oh yeah,
It
yeah.
wasn't. We all get a popsicle. Now everybody's got.
You want a participation trophy?
It's just we're grown because the business has grown so much that they've got to.
Trying to pull.
Oh, it definitely is. I mean, why would you?
Yeah.
I mean, this is the first year that SummerSlam's 2 nights.
Right.
First time.
2 nights last year.
No. WrestleMania has been 2 nights for a while, but
I think SummerSlam was like a brand exclusive show
Yeah.
last year.
Yeah.
So now this is like a
Yeah.
real brand show.
yeah. So they've kind of split it up and done all
Now
that.
we can say, do you like the separate brand? Type?
No, I just said like especially.
WWE should be all one umbrella.
Yeah, I think
Whether
you should.
you want to have 2 shows a week,
But
it
you're
should still be the same.
yeah.
People,
Yeah.
the same shit.
But it's the classic. It's what WCW went through when they were on the outs. They had too much talent for one show,
Right.
so you have to break them up. But I think you've got too many belts now.
right.
If you want to have a universal heavyweight champion, fine, let's do that. But then let's have your world champion. Okay, fine, let's do that. But don't have a specific brand champion.
Yeah.
Have it to where this guy can go to this show
This guy
and wrestle
Yeah,
as
'cause
this.
to me, that defeats the purpose of WWF. It should be, you want to be the top man. I am the heavyweight champion
Yeah.
of the world. I am the man.
Like Ric Flair.
Like,
Yeah.
You can't be, I'm Raw's man and I'm SmackDown's man. Well, who's the better of the two?
That's the thing. You never know, and then you'll go so many years with the brand separate, and then they'll have a draft,
Yeah.
and then okay, now he can get drafted to that show, and then he can get drafted to that show. It's like they get it so convoluted for so long. Okay, now we'll switch it up
Yeah.
because it gets stale. But that's because you've got the same storyline. If you've got the same people on this show every week, same people on this show every week, they're wrestling the same, it gets stale. If you could go between,
That's what I'm saying. It should be go between. It should be, you got all this talent. You're doing 2 separate shows, but it should be under the same
right?
umbrella.
Yeah.
We're
Yeah.
all working the same goal.
Yeah,
Everybody on all sides want the heavyweight champion. Everybody want the tag team champion. Want the world champion. Can't all have a belt.
right. And now you've got a world champion for Raw, you've got a tag team champion for Raw, you've got SmackDown has a women's tag team champion too, right? or do they just have the one?
Just have the one.
Okay, so
Yeah.
the women actually only have one tag team champion.
Yeah.
And they can go back and forth, which makes sense. But now you've got the guys have a SmackDown tag team champion, and Raw has a SmackDown tag team champion. Then you've got the World Heavyweight Champion on SmackDown, World Heavyweight Champion on Raw.
2 Intercontinental champions?
No,
No.
you have one.
They just
And
split
one
the
United
US.
States title.
Yeah.
So you've still got,
Now think about that. You got one United States title.
yep,
Not one heavyweight championship title.
right,
One United States title.
right. And no, it bogs it down. And then you've got people, like I said, you get stuck in the story. Like there's no story, because eventually I'm going to wrestle you and I'm going to wrestle him, and then meanwhile he's wrestling him and wrestling
Depending on
him.
how long you're staying in that stable or all that
Yeah,
stuff,
and it
it's
just-
the same people over and over and over.
Right. It gets stale. It gets real stale. So, if they did world, I can see having a Universal and in a World, but they're not brand specific. Neither one
Yeah.
of them are. They can go back and forth.
Yeah.
So that way, and then you have the Intercontinental, and you have the United States, and then you have your tag team champion. I would actually like to see them do away with a SmackDown tag team and bring back the 6-man.
Yeah.
I mean, why can't we do that? And then bring back the television champion. Like bring back, I get it that the NWA belt tag team or television champion is the original one that we watched as kids. But hell, bring you back another one. Hell, you got your property was part of WCW, so they had a television champion,
Yeah.
if I'm not mistaken. So bring that back.
Make that a workhorse title.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You got enough belts to run the whole show. You don't need
Exactly.
double the belts.
Right, you don't need double the belts. You have the single belts, and they go back and forth to the brands.
And you would lose some of your core people and avid fans and new fans, because now, there's like that. They're seeing the same thing. My favorite wrestler is Cena, but maybe he's not on Raw. He's not on thing, and I can't get
Netflix.
I don't have Netflix,
Right.
so I'm only watching these guys. So I'm like, well, he ain't gonna be I can watch.
Right.
You lost that guy. You lost Mika. I don't want to pay for a separate streaming for every. We're gonna branch out again. We're gonna have SmackDown, Raw, and then Friday night's gonna have their own thing on some other channel, and we're gonna mix up, just take a few more out of each group and put them in this little group.
Right.
So it's either, you're either good enough or you're not good enough.
Yeah.
It's not, we got all this talent. Well, there's a hierarchy of that talent. Either you're high end or you're not.
Right.
You work your way up. If you're not high, they got Japan. You can go to Japan for a while.
Yeah.
Go to Canada for a while, just like they did in the old days.
Yeah.
It got stale. Hogan or somebody went to fucking Japan for a while.
Work on their stuff and then come back. Yeah. But it would be so much, I think, just like back in the days, it would be so much better if they did that. Instead of having this guy here, and then that's all he does. It's like, it gets
You
old.
got your live shows, and you have your house type stuff. And your house stuff, you can see the people coming up, if they're popping or not. If he's starting to pop more, then he goes to the TV.
Right.
Knock somebody down that ain't popping.
Right.
Knock on your
That's what I'm
stuff, or,
saying.
see nothing.
So, but yeah, I mean, it's just one of those
It's
situations.
not about it.
No, but we're not getting paid the big bucks to make all the calls, so
Yeah.
it is what it is.
Who is in charge now?
Triple H, he's the COO.
Now, I thought with the sale, they were no longer.
Well, it's Anthem Sports or something.
No, it's
So they
TKO.
kept him.
Yeah.
TKO,
Yeah,
TKO, yeah. So it's the parent company
He's the
of
head
UFC.
of talent, something.
Yeah.
Yeah, so TKO is the parent
And
company,
I
which
saw
is
Stephanie was former
yeah,
blah 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 blah.
right. So
I see
that
Triple H all the time.
yeah. Well, he was in the Oval Office doing something with some kind of, I don't know,
They're doing
sporting or active
the
health or something.
new sports program, the president's sports program. Like they had Arnold Schwarzenegger one time. Blah blah. He's using WWE, previous WWE wrestler for exercise and health in the schools,
Oh, okay. All right. Well,
which is valid through that point because you have Vince McMahon's ex-wife is in charge of education.
Yeah.
oh, I thought he trying to do away with that.
No,
Oh, okay.
I mean they did away with certain education
Oh, okay.
ways.
All right.
She was in charge of
Gotcha. Okay.
That's where everybody was at when he appointed. They're like, oh my God, Vince McMahon's wife, what are you doing? Technically, she was a businesswoman. She knows what she's doing.
Yeah.
Just because her husband's Looney Tune, whatever. They're not married anymore. That means she's not capable of
True. Very true.
running a program.
Yeah. Okay. So I mean, I think it's going to be, I think this whole card is going to be pretty predictable.
Yeah.
I don't think you're going to have any major shockers that's going to happen. Like, I think the major shocker might be the fact that Naomi keeps the women's title, but as the way they've been kind of pushing this EO Ripley thing, I could see Ripley, as much as I hate to say this, Ripley getting the title back. I just hate seeing the belt go on the same faces all the time, because then that's what leads to your stagnant, stale, and whatnot. So
I think they may hold off on that and let
Naomi keep it,
and then start another little rivalry between EO and
Ripley. I would like to see that, because Naomi's, she's pretty. I mean, whether I don't know much about her other than she's married to one of the Usos, but sure, keep it on somebody different, especially with the crazy storyline.
She's put her time in,
yeah,
and so she's deserving of at least
exactly.
Yeah. So,
and then I don't know. Did you see the short? How do you feel about? I know, Jason, I don't think you're keeping up with AEW on Wednesdays, but how did you feel about the short run of Dustin Rhodes as the TBS title holder? He got it. I guess he won it at the pay-per-view, and then lost it this past Wednesday or last Thursday.
Yeah, on Collision.
Yeah, on Collision. So how do you feel about that? I mean, it's almost like,
I don't know if that was planned or.
Well, I kind of feel like it's a slap in the face, really. I mean, I know it's Dustin Rhodes. He was Gold Dust and all that, but
I did see. I remember I messaged you. I was like, "What the hell is Dustin Rhodes being a top draw somewhere?"
Well, he's. I don't. Would you call him a top? Well, I guess being the TBS champion is their television champion.
Yes.
So I guess you could call it, like you just called it, the workhorse title. Well, I mean, he does anything and everything the company asks him for. So I mean, if you want a workhorse for a workhorse title, I mean, he's your man for at least a month or so, not like a week and a half.
Well, they've been pushing Kyle Fletcher to the moon right now, so maybe he was just a transitional champion to put the title on Kyle Fletcher.
Do you feel like it should have happened at a Collision, which is basically a house show, or like it's televised?
Yeah.
But let's face it, it's not like a Raw or a Dynamite or something like that.
It was a hot crowd there, so it was a good show.
Well, it was a good show. I did watch a lot of it, especially I was going to touch on the Hangman Adam Page because it's drawing me back to the day. But anyway, I think they're trying, like, this whole Will Ospreay, Kyle Fletcher breakup thing. I think they're still like pushing that from, hell, how many months ago was that?
Wow.
Yeah. So, but all right. So AEW's world title holder is now Hangman Adam Page. If you see this guy, he has the cowboy gimmick. If he's not wearing the 6 guns and all that, but if you look at him,
trench coat,
no,
cowboy hat,
no, leather vest, leather chaps, and stuff like that.
chaps.
Yeah. Now,
That tells me all I need to know.
now, if you were to see him, he looks to me like, without the hair, the long hair, Magnum TA from back in the day. And I swear, this just has a feel. If you were watching WCW, then NWA, when Flair was world title holder, Dusty Rhodes, and then you have Magnum TA coming on, and then of course Magnum has that tragic car accident which derailed his whole career. I have no doubt that he was either about to turn heel, or he was going to turn heel and join the Horsemen, or they were going to throw the title on him, and he was just going to be this badass person, cowboy, for lack of, that's what he was. He kind of had that persona to me, and just wreak havoc, which is what they're doing with Paige. This just harkens me back to that early Magnum TA run up until the car accident. I texted you guys and I said, hey man, you need to watch this match. They were just beating the hell out of each other. and you've got John Moxley, who has a stable, the Death Riders, which a la the Horsemen, they come out, they interfere, all the interference was going on, and then you have the one dude show up, Darby Allin, who's kind of since Sting has retired, he's kind of taken on the persona, not with the makeup, but he does wear makeup, but it's not on the lines of Sting, but kind of doing that, coming in to help the good guy against the overwhelming odds.
Just showing up.
Yeah. So it just takes me back. I mean, this is probably I've never been a huge Hangman Adam Page fan because he was just lackluster for the longest time. But now it's kind of like
I liked Hangman in New Japan.
now, yeah. So when he was part of the Bullet Club and stuff, that was they say
That was a good run.
yeah. But now, so this is kind of I've seen a few of those, so this kind of reminds me of that. But it just has that old school Magnum TA feel about it. And I know, like I said, I know you haven't really kept up with AEW or whatever, but it's got.
I'm trying to get back into it. Like I said, something's got to pull me in. And when I'm flipping on these matches and I saw the Goldberg match, that did not pull me in.
No, that's no.
And I saw some other stuff, I didn't pull me in. It's not. I'm old school. I got to have something that's.
Well, yeah. So I was on the fence too up until a few years ago, when Cody Rhodes was jumping ship from AEW back to WWE. There was a time, like it was almost like, all right, let's see what this is going to be. But I'm going to tell you right now, his promos when he came back, that drugged me back in. It was like you were coming back. You want to order a beer? Excuse me. You want to order a beer?
Hey, I'll take a beer.
But
Now I'm looking at the Hangman right now. Adam Page looks in.
yeah.
Now this one picture, I wouldn't say cowboy. I say he looks almost like a Chris Benoit.
Well,
You just want the same one?
let me have a. What's that one you got the last time? That Peach County? Is that what it is?
Yeah, they have that one.
I think so. I think it was up there.
We have a peach one up there. I don't know if it's exactly peach.
Let me have whatever the peach is.
Okay.
I'll have
Do you
one of
want
those as well.
anything? Okay. You both want 16 ounces?
And you want some more water?
Please.
Yeah.
And you can leave a menu. We might be ordering some
Okay,
food.
yeah.
Thank you.
No problem.
But
This right here is almost the same pose as Chris Benoit.
well, yeah, that's a pose. Yeah, but
Now, cowboyish, I won't say just because the vest, because that's just the vest.
but when you see him, he comes out. He's got he's got the chaps with the pants.
Yeah.
And
You say cowboy, I think Terry Funk.
well, yeah. Terry Funk was the cowboy, but so he's Hangman
This
at
one
it.
is almost like an Austin S type vest.
Yeah, but he's got that. When he comes out, he's got the horse riding and all that.
He's trying to be cowboy, but he's more of a city cowboy.
Probably, maybe.
Metrosexual cowboy.
But yeah, so that being said, he, like Jason said, over in New Japan, that he had some great matches, and he's starting to kind of come around this time around with the world title. This is his second world title reign, so this time around he's really coming. Like I will say, I think the opponents are better this time around, because the sad thing about AEW is you've got a wrestling fan who is basically a rich guy. He's Shad Khan's son, Tony Khan, the owner of the Jacksonville Jaguars. All right, so they've got money. So he's basically got live action figures in these guys, and he's like playing with these action figures, and he's setting up all these matches that.
It's like a Jerry Jones.
Yes.
Yes.
Exactly. So he some of the matches don't make sense. The storylines is kind of like, why? Just because he's a wrestling fan thinks this is what wrestling fans want to see, and sometimes it hits, sometimes it doesn't. And of course, they are, Jim Cornette has called them the Outlaw Mud Show. So, but
Why would you not call up Cornette if you've got a wrestling? In charge?
Yeah.
yes, I agree with that. But if you listen to his show, he is so just hard on the new talent. Yeah. He's even like WWE. He's even hard, like coming down critical of their matches. Same with AEW. Flippy
Should be.
did.
I mean, that's what you need. Somebody that's going to come down hard. It's not going to be, you know.
But you've got wrestling fans that aren't our age that are like, oh, he just doesn't know. But it's like, you don't know Cornette. It's like, he does know.
He's okay on some matches. It's just he beats up on Kenny Omega sometimes.
So yeah, he can't stand Kenny Omega. And I don't think he's real critical. He likes Darby Allin, but he's like, son, you've got to stop with the high dives and all the, because he'll come off the, like, doing the ECW stuff. And it's just like...
He's real critical of the Young Bucks, too.
Yeah.
About their high flying, and he calls them the trampoline twins.
Thank you.
Yeah. I forgot about the trampoline twins. So, yeah. But that's what I'm with you. Like, thank you very much.
Take that one from
You
me.
got to throw some. I mean, I understand this generation's got to be all about action and high flying, but I want to see wrestling. I want to see some technical wrestling moves in there every once in a while.
Well, and that's
You
what...
got to mix it up. It can't all just be off of, like, who was the guy? Was it that guy we were just talking about? Had his finishing, who was doing a somersault over the rope and doing a half-ass clothesline attempt.
Oh, that was the buckshot lariat.
That
Yeah.
has got to be.
Yeah.
You can't tell me that you went to that
Yeah.
somebody in corporate and said, "This is my finishing move."
Well, Logan Paul
Well-
uses it.
Yep.
Oh, I mean, come on. That's what I'm talking about. That's not pulling me in. That's like,
All right, so tonight, do you have Peacock?
no.
All right, well, all right. So you watched the Goldberg match. All right. Jason and I were talking about the CM Punk Gunther match tonight. You need to watch Gunther because Gunther will draw you in if you like that wrestling, drop toe hold, body slams, Samoan drop, old school style.
Locks and holds. And
Yes.
Do they do a suplex anymore?
Yes, Gunther is Gunther is almost, yeah.
Gunther's like 90s wrestling right now.
Yeah, Gunther is 90s, no, he's 80s, 90s wrestling. Like, he's old school.
he's been solid for the company as far as keeping healthy
Yep,
and being there for the company.
yeah. He's done, he's got 666 days as the Intercontinental title,
Yeah.
world record, or record holding title reign. I guess they're probably going to do the same with the world title, but he's lost it. Well, I guess it started over because he lost it to Jey Uso.
yeah.
So he might go back and forth with CM Punk. I don't know. But Gunther, I think, is one of these guys you need to watch a Gunther match. If I have to recommend one, Gunther and, well, it's Walter when he was in NXT or NXT UK. Walter and Ilya Dragunov. They beat the holy living shit out of each other. And it's a classic wrestling hold.
Okay, so I saw this guy last time, and I was like, looks like a weird William Regal. That's what
Yes, that's what, yeah. Yeah, so because I love William Regal. And when you said that, that's exactly, yes, that's exactly what it was. So,
Does that monster chop?
yes. So if you want somebody to hook you, Gunther's your man.
Yeah, he was actually, I did like that because he was doing
But
moves, but
he was wrestling Goldberg.
William Regal, I was like, that's William Regal right there.
Yeah, but Goldberg is the worst person.
Nobody likes to work with him.
No.
Nobody did.
And they, yeah. I mean,
Well, he won't work with you.
Yeah, I'm Mr. Built Powerful. You can't
Yeah.
stop me, and I don't know what I'm doing. But
yeah. Yeah, he was definitely handpicked, but I think he was handpicked because that was the whole thing. Is like, rumor has it allegedly that Austin claims he was fired from a hospital bed in Japan, but he had gone to WCW because obviously he had the long blonde hair at one time.
Yeah.
Obviously, I believe he was thinning, so he decided he was going to shave his head, and he wanted to come out bald head, black trunks, black boots, straight ass kicker. Nah, it's never going to sell. Well, so we all know what happens when he goes to the WWE. He's the ringmaster with Ted DiBiase when he had the $1 Million champion, or when he had the $1 Million belt. And then Austin 316 was born after he beat Jake the Snake at King of the Ring. What was it? Black boots, black trunks, bald head. Got over bigger than shit. So Bischoff, WCW, oh my God, it's gonna work. So Goldberg is born, and they did the record. They did the undefeated record, and I watched something about the behind the scenes or whatever. Come on, man! Like his first 50 matches, 50-0, were against nobodies, and it's like, you really? And then you're going to put him against. I don't know if his first real competition was Hogan. At one time he came out, and I forget what was their belt that looked like the Intercontinental title. He had a belt on when he was wrestling Hollywood Hogan for the world title.
Might have been the U.S. title.
Might have been.
Okay, so that might make sense. So then of course he's the 2-belt champion at whatever belt he had, maybe the U.S., and then he beat Hogan for the world title. But it's like, you come on, man. 100 no and 50 of them were against shit. I mean,
that kind of takes you to the Undertaker's record.
Yeah, at WrestleMania and Brock Lesnar, yeah. No, I get it. These records are obviously made to be broken, but at the same time, you're like, really? So.
Yeah, just Goldberg was just big. He never had moves. He was not savvy in the ring.
No.
He just didn't look. He looked awkward as hell in there.
Very awkward.
He was
very
meant
awkward
to be in a ring.
No, he was. Yeah, he was too rough, too stiff, and all that stuff.
So anyways, drinking the Peach County by Cider Boys out of Wisconsin. Good brewery. Has a
all right,
good peach taste to it. Enjoying it.
Jacob, say hello to the masses there. Lean into the camera there.
Don't be scared.
Don't be scared. Lean in. Come on, lean in. There you go. Joined by Jacob Umbrell, and I'm taking this your lovely wife. Okay. Nice to meet you.
How's it going?
They're going. We're going. Doing a little wrestling talk. Getting ready to.
What's good?
What do you mean? What's good?
What should I get?
As far as what do you normally drink beer wise?
I don't really drink beer. I'm more of a bourbon guy, but.
Well, go in there and get you the Bourbon City Barrel Ale.
Okay.
So, hang on. I'm going to take a break and escort this man to the bar. You guys continue on with some SummerSlam talk.
SummerSlam talk. What matches were we looking forward to?
I think it was Punk and Gunther.
Right.
I think that was it.
Dad was looking forward to
today.
the TLC, TLC match.
The tag team TLC match, and it might be about it.
And who is going to win the Gunther Punk match?
We don't know. We're kind of on the fence right now because we don't know the status of
Rollins.
Yeah, Rollins.
Because where he's the Money in the Bank winner, he could cash in whenever he wants.
So he can wait until the end of the match.
Yeah.
Yep.
Let's jump in.
Yep.
Very nice.
Which he's also known for the heist of the century from WrestleMania 31 or 29? One of those.
And the women's championship, Tiffy Stratton, is she related to the other? Wasn't there another Stratton before? I don't think it's Trish Stratton. That's what
Yeah.
And they are what? That heavyweight championship tonight is Raw or SmackDown?
Raw.
Tomorrow night's will be SmackDown.
Yeah.
Three-way.
Yeah.
Now that should be interesting.
Wait, no, Stratton SmackDown. Naomi's Raw.
A good three-way match. I look forward to that.
Yeah.
Who remembers? Not you. The panties and bra matches back in the day. Just love those. And that could pull me in.
Yeah.
Pull me in again.
I don't think that'll never happen again. Which, nowadays the women's outfits are kind of revealing enough for me. I'm happy with them. Not gonna lie.
Now, what do we think about a Hulk Hogan tribute tonight? I know they did one the other night. Do you think they're gonna do something tonight for him?
I believe so. I think they'll do another little tribute for him.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit in depth since it's not as soon after.
If they got time, maybe a pre-show thing.
Yeah. Yeah, that's on the kickoff show or anything.
Yeah, they've got to.
If not, it would be tomorrow.
I don't think they'll do another 12 bell salute or 10 bell salute.
What are your thoughts on Hogan? Did you like him? Not like him?
Hogan drawed me in back in the day. I started watching wrestling in '85 after my father passed away. Had a lot of good memories with Hogan. had to.
Oh, here we go.
My mom bought me the Hulk Hogan workout set when I was a kid. I would kind of wish I still had that. But I liked Hogan up until the point of WrestleMania 9 when Bret lost to Yokozuna.
Oh, yeah.
And then Hogan came out, took the title back.
Yeah.
That was kind of.
Come on, you can join in on the broadcast. Have a seat.
Yeah. When Hogan took that title back, I was like, man, come on, let Bret have a run here.
Yeah, I was a little disappointed when that
would
happened.
say,
So
as far as Brett goes, he was always kind of getting shade throughout his career.
he was.
Not
was.
being pushed as much as he should have been pushed. He was an excellent technical wrestler. Of course, learned from his dad down in the dungeon. You know, Owen was a good wrestler, but he seemed to hit all the stupidest spots and the stupidest disguises, and it made him just like the joke of the fucking.
Yeah, he was the run of the family.
But I mean, it was like WWE did that to him.
Oh yeah, it wasn't him. Yeah,
like-
for sure.
He could carry his own, but they kept putting him in spots where he just looked like an idiot. And so
Right.
then nobody was like, who cares about him?
Yeah.
So to introduce everybody again, we got Umbrel and his lovely wife. What was your name again?
I'm Shelby.
Shelby. Okay. So just for what?
What's your name again?
Jacob.
Jacob. What did you call him?
Jacob.
I said Umbro or something.
Oh, that's his last name. Umbrel. Jacob Umbrel.
It's like
Yeah.
that's just the word first
No.
name for him.
No.
Take a
Uh oh. Buckeye Jason, get the call. It's Ryan Day, isn't it? Ryan Day's calling.
What's up?
Yeah. So, Jacob is a huge Detroit Tigers fan, and I believe your Tigers are whooping up on my Phillies right now, are they
Yeah,
not?
we were yesterday too, but blew the lead.
Blew that lead.
Oh, yeah.
You know, got Wheeler today. I mean, that's 2 home runs. Three home runs.
3.
Yeah.
The slow count's been keeping me abreast of the situation. So,
Don't worry, our bullpen will blow it.
what inning are we in?
6, I believe.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Top 7.
Top of the 7th. What's the score?
5-0.
Oh, what shit. Yeah, that's that's over. 5-0.
We had a 3-0 lead last night in the
I'll say it's
bottom
in Philly too.
Well, yeah, but still.
Scooble's pitch count was pretty low last time I checked.
Okay. So Jason is a diehard Tigers fan. Jacob is a diehard Tigers fan. I've got 2 Jasons sitting across from me, and I've got a J thing going on right now.
Do you feel like they're in World Series contention?
The Tigers, more than likely, yeah. Phillies, we get to the playoffs and blow it.
Yeah.
It's like losing in the first round. So,
Because on Robin, you can go ahead and bet who's going to make it to the World Series.
oh yeah.
For like $1.
Oh.
Before the season started, I put 10 on the Tigers. So
Oh, there you
the odds
go.
were like plus 3,300 or something
Oh,
like that.
yeah, there you go.
I have to check
All right,
that.
that's going to be a house payment probably coming soon. So it kind of sucks because brought you up here to watch the game and they ended up having the game. So you got to do what you got to do last night. Rely on notifications.
I can get on my phone too.
So anyway, we're sitting here on SummerSlam Saturday, day 1. What time is it, by the way?
5:50.
5:50. Well, yeah, we are. So when Buckeye Jason gets back, we'll see what's going on, and we may go ahead, and we are sitting at about an hour. We're sitting at about an hour, so we may go ahead and wrap up the episode, and then that way we can sit here and bullshit about some baseball, which we can do anyway. But I know you want to get in front of the TV to watch some SummerSlam, so we don't want to hold you up any longer. So, but. Yeah, I'll go ahead and say, Jason, I want to thank you for showing up for this episode, and we definitely want to have you back on another episode. So, especially we're going to do we'll definitely go and do some, local promotions and stuff. We'll do some road shows or whatever. So I'll let you go ahead and get out of here, man, because I know you want to go. I appreciate you showing up, and hit me up whenever we're going to do any toy promotions or whatever, and we'll go from there.
Yeah, we'll try to hit up some more wrestling shows.
Yeah. And keep me posted on when you're talking to these guys from NWA, AMW. Get Kyle Maggard. I know I know he's pretty vocal about stuff. So
Maybe we can talk Tony into coming in.
yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. All right, man. Well, I'm gonna let you get out of here so you can get in front of the TV, Jason.
Hey,
See you,
thanks,
buddy.
Nice to meet you, Jason.
All right, that was Jason Thomas. He's gonna go get in front of the TV to start watching SummerSlam. So he is, yes, diehard about it. So he's actually, Target is getting ready to open up. You remember the tall plastic wrestling figures? Like you couldn't pose them; they were already posed. Target is having a second pre-sale, or whatever you can order it, pre-order. This is the second time you can get those. They're bringing back those action figures, the Hogans.
Can we get back wrestling buddies?
Well, they have something like them, but they're not like them. So, yeah, but that would be something too. That would be awesome. So, anyway, what do you got anything to add to the rest of the you want to talk some baseball? You want to talk some what was your call about Ryan Day? Was he giving you some scoops on what was going on?
Let me know how the quarterbacks were doing, how the over line's shaping up, how we're going to win another championship. You know, wanted to know how to create any more plays.
Yeah, he's diehard Ohio State. That's why his nickname's Buckeye Jason. So, oh yeah, he's wearing it. Yep, there it is. Ohio State.
What is the quarterback battle over there?
Julian Sane and Keynotes.
Freshman? Sophomore?
No, Sinclair is a freshman. He'll be redshirting this year. Keynotes has been around since his third year, maybe.
Who's your college football team?
I used to be, when I was growing up, I was a Ohio State fan, but then I've lived in Lexington for
So you don't have one.
7 years.
So you don't have one.
Yeah.
I used to be an Ohio State fan. I was a great guy. Then I moved to Kentucky, and something happened to me. I became retarded and started liking the Wildcat football team, and they
Getting
were
my heart
losers.
broke every year. One good year in a decade.
Yeah.
Every 10 years we have one good
Every
year.
10 years. Oh, vey.
I just like to see Kentucky fans because they get so psyched. They're so fired up to get here. They get that first win. They're like, yeah, look at us. We won one. Oh, we won two. We won three. We won four. And I'm like, those are all MAC teams. And, and you struggled until the fourth quarter on those teams.
And then you're going to go to Texas.
We're going to be undefeated. They get, every year it's the same thing. They win 4 in a row, and they're like, oh, we're undefeated. And then they play somebody again, and they're like, oh, no, we're Kentucky. I forgot for a minute. Sorry.
I forgot. Yeah.
I promised myself I'm not going to get my hopes up this year.
Oh, there's no reason to.
I mean, they got a cake schedule pretty much starting out again.
But then you got that
have no
murderer's
quarterback.
row
And you
where
jumped to Texas.
I think we have the 9th hardest schedule based on like strength of schedule.
Yeah.
We go to Texas. I'm pretty sure we go to Tennessee.
no, Texas is here.
Texas is
Yeah,
here.
Texas is here.
It'll be
Because I'm
interesting
actually-
the first time Texas.
Because I'm actually like fighting for trying to get those tickets. I think so.
I'm still undecided if I'm going to the Texas game or Ohio State or not.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, your price tag is.
I priced it.
Yeah. Well, my thing is our family has season tickets, so I'm like, hey, I want those tickets. So I have that benefit, but still. And then we've got, well, I say we. I'm not a UK fan by any means. But then you've got, I think, is Florida here this year?
Well, let's get producer Slow Count on the singing again.
Yeah,
Man,
he's
slagging on me.
he's slagging. But yeah, I know Texas is here for sure. Florida, I think, was here last year, so I think Florida might be down there. And if it's down there, you can forget it.
We got Louisville this year.
We got
Here.
Toledo first game, which is they're going to struggle with. I can guarantee you that already.
yeah.
Toledo is a good solid MAC team.
Yeah.
Ole Miss,
Yeah.
All right, there's
Eastern Michigan.
Eastern Michigan,
Then we go to South Carolina. Then we go to Georgia.
Texas.
Tennessee's here, or Texas is here. Tennessee's here. Then we go to Auburn. Florida's here.
Okay.
Then we're back to a MAC team in Tennessee
Yeah,
Tech.
so there's going to be a stretch where they're going to lose 4 in a row.
Like I said, they'll struggle. They could lose the first. I mean, last time Toledo was here, Toledo almost beat them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I don't know Toledo's.
Well,
That's just the hometown of my dad,
yeah.
but it's like they have
Papa.
a good solid team. I haven't heard who their quarterback is this year and what they look like this year, but they're going to be solid. So Kentucky will probably wear them down maybe the fourth quarter and pull that one out. Ole
Buckeye
Miss,
Pops there in Toledo.
Ole Miss could be
No.
go either way.
Oh, let me tell you right now, Ole Miss is going to be an ass kicking because Lane Kiffin last year, that win, hell no. He's going to put his foot on the gas and is not going to let up.
Yeah. All right, then you got Eastern Michigan. Should win that one. South Carolina, they'll probably win. I'll give them that one. Georgia lost. Texas lost. Tennessee lost.
We played Georgia close.
Auburn lost. Florida lost. Tennessee Tech
There's another
win.
game.
Vanderbilt
Loss.
could be a loss.
Oh.
Louisville going to be a loss.
I'll say Vandy got everybody back.
So what are we looking at? Maybe 3 to 4 wins this year?
Pushing it.
Attaboys.
Yeah. So that's what we're looking at there. So I don't know, man. It's going to be difficult to see, but like you said, you want your boys to repeat. So, we got some more people joining. More guests. All right, well, say hello to the fans out there. So you're on camera. So.
Introduce yourselves.
Yeah, introduce yourselves. What we have?
I'm Kanan.
Kanan.
I'm Kate.
Kate. All right. Girlfriend.
Yes.
All right. So I don't want to go say your lovely wife, and then you're going, hell no.
Oh yeah.
So yeah.
That girlfriend could be like side chick or something.
So anyway, yeah. So joining with Kanan is on our second shift, soon to be first shift. Jacob and I work together, and Kanan is on second shift where we work.
First shift is always better.
Yeah.
Second shift sucks.
He had to go through hell to get back, but welcome back.
He's back.
So yeah, he's back. So anyway, we're just sitting here talking about
Tennessee fan.
Okay, that's cool. Yeah.
Tennessee fan.
We're just talking about college football and stuff. Obviously, you can see the hat, Buckeye Jason right
Buckeye
there.
Jason.
So
Tennessee, what do you think about your Vols this year?
I don't know. I'm honestly
Yeah.
Do they want any drinks or anything?
not knowing how they're gonna do.
Kanan, you want to drink?
I do want to drink.
we're gonna call Kanan is gonna be volunteer Kanan. We're gonna call him. We're gonna call him volunteer Kanan for the show.
Yeah.
So.
Let's look at Tennessee's last game, folks.
Wait, nah, come on.
42 to
Whoa.
17.
Wait, come on, hold on.
They came rolling up. They came rolling up 75, 71. They were like,
Christ.
look at us. We're Tennessee fans. We're traveling. We're taking over. It's Tennessee. It's Nolan North, everybody.
Hold on.
It's Nolan North. And what happened? Then their boys come out, take off their shirts. We ain't cold. Yeah, we are. Shit. And went back in, wrapped up, came out, got their asses kicked. Plain and simple. We kicked their ass. Thank you for coming up and spending the money in the town, hanging out in the hotels. They were out of there early.
All right, look.
We were sitting there. Let me tell you, we're sitting in the stands. They're all like they're doing the little Rocky Top on the side. Hey, old Rocky Top. They got touchdown. Then the last bit goes, Rocky Top, Tennessee. We like, yeah, boy. They started filing the hell out. They were out early. They were gone. I had a room in my chair there. I was like, yeah, this is awesome. Second quarter, they're out. They're gone.
All right.
That ass whooped by the Ohio State Buckeyes. All right, let's see what else you got here.
See, this is why we can't have friends. This is why you can't have friends.
Syracuse coming up is their first game. That should be a win for you. East Tennessee State, they went down and got the school for the blind. That'll be a win. Georgia.
I don't know.
Georgia, I'm just not big on Georgia the last couple of years, so that could be either or. UAB should be a win for you. Mississippi State. Arkansas. Arkansas could be a sneaky one. Alabama. I'm not big on Alabama. Kentucky, there's a win for you. Oklahoma.
They had a rough season last season.
They did. I'll give it to Tennessee.
Welcome to the SEC.
Thank you.
Oh, they play Florida. That's Vandy. That's not really a tough schedule. You could look good this year. How many teams in the playoff? 20? You might make it.
Oh my God! All right, see, this is why we can't take you anywhere.
Yeah, for real.
This is why you have to come with a warning label. Jesus! How the hell did we? We went to high school together. How do we? What the hell? Jesus!
Track people, man.
You did track. They're like, what the fuck did we walk into? Like these guys, they're mad at him right now because they invited him up here, going, "You didn't tell me we were going to have assholes."
Who the hell is that asshole there all day?
Yeah, what the hell? You didn't tell me we were going to be dealing with some assholes. You're going to be dealing with some drunk Ohio State fan. What the fuck?
I'm just leaving the high of the championship.
When the Michigan loss sets in, he'll butt
All right, so I do like the fact that we have a Tennessee fan and a undecided, possibly grew up Ohio State.
I did.
And now he moves here and gets sad. So
It's like, I'm gonna move here. I'm gonna take over the home team time.
Yeah, but you know
I
what?
grew up an Ohio State fan.
I'm not gonna. So if you were to
Basketball,
say,
baseball.
Jacob, if you were to say I'm a Ohio State fan, I would not knock you, because growing up in Ohio,
Yeah.
that's what you were.
Well, my parents are from Ohio.
Well, that's fine. His dad's from Ohio. He was born here.
I moved all over the place, but
Wait, you were born here?
Born in Indiana.
Indiana. See, he's a fucking Hoosier.
Back in the Bobby Knight era, you can't get no better than that, baby.
terrible. Come on.
I mean, Jesus.
Throwing chairs. Oh, that's the best coach ever.
I think you need to apologize to the audience
Yeah.
for your little outburst.
I'm sorry. Buckeyes rule. We're just champions. You know, all we do is win, no matter what.
Except against Michigan.
Yeah.
We got to give them a couple. We beat them 8 straight.
4 years in a row?
We beat them 8 straight
Well, still, 4 years in a row?
because we focus on one thing: championship. Like rain, baby.
After how many years?
Just walks up, gets blamed
All right.
being a Tennessee fan.
So, let's get a census of the table. What music do you like?
I like country.
Probably like rock or alternative.
Okay, Jacob.
Just about anything, honestly.
Anything?
Yeah, just can't be screaming out. Can't do that.
Just KB's.
No.
What's your
I like country music.
country music? All right.
And
So when
your
you-
favorite artist?
Which genre?
Morgan Wallen.
Country?
No,
I mean-
kidding.
Oh my God, he's gonna throw chairs off the ceiling now.
He's a Tennessee. See, it's
Yeah.
all adding up.
Chris Stapleton's doing a pretty good rock album.
Chris Stapleton.
Local boy.
Red Clay Strays. I like
Who?
some Red Clay Strays.
Okay.
Country
All right.
like folk.
Someone
Okay.
slept on Sturgill Simpson. He's got bluegrass.
Sturgill Simpson was a fry cook at Shamrocks.
Okay.
If anybody knew
I
that.
did not know.
Yeah, he was a fry
Got trivia
cook.
for you there.
Yeah, we had he used to serve our fries to us at the Patchen location. And right now, well, I don't know if he's working today, but we have Earl Miller Krim, who is the guitar player for the 9 Pound Hammer, which is a local heavy metal kind of punk rock band. But he's the fry cook over there. They're big. They play in Europe all the time.
What you're saying is fry cooks at Shamrocks are
Seem to get big. Seem to get big.
Your
Yeah.
Phillies are already making a comeback. By the
Yeah,
way.
it's 5.
Oh yeah.
5-3 in the top 8.
5-3. All right, let's go
I
Phillies.
told you the bullpen's gonna blow.
Let's go, baby. Here we go.
Who they playing?
The Detroit Tigers. His Tigers. So yeah. So we got
That tells you again all you need to know about him.
So you're
now cheering for a Michigan baseball team.
I inherited it.
he's got it from his dad. So all right. So we asked them their favorite. So your favorite. Well, never mind. What the fuck am I saying? I know your favorite. Kiss. Slow count. What's yours?
You know mine.
Iron Maiden.
Yeah.
All right. There you go. So there you
Can't
go.
even ask me.
I know you're gonna say Kiss. You're gonna. Right. Okay.
the hottest band in the world.
Okay.
Yes.
See.
You guys got to pick up the tempo, man. You people got to start getting into this, man.
So all right. So we were just talking earlier. He and I growing up in the 80s, reliving some of those old. You have songs, and I'm not sure about you guys being the younger generation and all, but you have songs that when you hear a certain song, can you pinpoint? Like, does it take you to where I can picture myself, I'm there, and all that?
It does.
What song is that?
For me, I don't have an exact song like on hand, but I've definitely had.
Okay, so that
I've
you so
heard
you know
music
that.
and it reminds me.
So you can sit there and like you're driving and this song comes on the radio. Next thing you know, you're waking up and it's a stop sign. It's like,
Oh no.
that's happened.
That, yeah.
But no, I'm not saying you black it, but it's just like you go to that
Yeah.
that point in time. Dude, I've been living that all day long. Like I told you earlier, listening to Hair Nation on Sirius Satellite, some of those classic 80s metal songs.
Give us an example. What took you back to where?
It was so going to work. It was Def Leppard, bringing on the heartache. And I'm gonna tell you right where it took me. It took me to a closing shift at Wendy's when you and I used to close. Me, you, Brad, and Greg working the closing shift at Wendy's, and then afterwards we're in the 64 Stang in the back of Palomar when they're building up those houses, drinking the beer that we were underage.
It was a good place to work back in the day.
It was a great place. We loved the managers loved us. They bought our beer for us. So,
A couple nice managers.
so that's what I'm saying. It's like, so that song, because we all know in the 80s I was a huge Def Leppard fan.
Yes, you were.
And that song came on and it was just like, that was too just wow. And then when I got back in the car to come to go pick him up to come here, it was the believe it or not, Bon Jovi
She has a big birthday for you guys.
sitting in the smoky room. Not about yeah, that song. So it took me back to like like Lafayette prom night, and I'm like, holy shit.
Yeah.
So I mean, you know, it was just wild that today's just been this over just.
Because you finally got out of your
miles.
alternative type music setting that you're usually in.
Really?
You harkened back to the hair metal.
Yeah.
And you were like,
Yeah,
this is my childhood, man.
it was.
I'll tell you one song that does it for me. And it takes me right back to it. Is Two Live Crew. Welcome to the fuck shop. I go right back to spring break. Hanging down there, you got MTV, spring break on the beach, women, beer, fire trucks, everything.
How in the world did
Automatic. Every time I hear that song, I'm like, boom, I'm right on
back
the beach.
back to the
I'm at the poolside. They're doing the wet t-shirt contest. I don't know if they do those anymore because it's not political correct or whatever, but I harken back. That's one of the big ones for me.
That's okay. Yeah,
I mean, a lot of every song I listen to, because I'm all about listening to classic stuff.
Yeah.
It takes me back somewhere. But that's one of the. As soon as I hear that, automatically, boom, I'm there. Like I said, zone out. I'm at a stop sign or I'm at work. It's like, wow. Because you got to sing along. Huh?
Yeah. All right. So, well, we're a little over an hour on the broadcast, so I think we'll go ahead and wrap it up.
Hold up.
Okay.
We're going to talk about my trip to Long John City.
That's right. So, all right, hold on. Let me set this up. So you sent a text to the chat, or me, you, and Brad.
Yep.
You're sitting in line at the drive-thru for 10 minutes
10 minutes.
for fish and chips.
Fish and chips.
All right, so why don't you just park and go in?
Well, because the way that store's set up, the parking spaces are there, the drive-thru is here, so I pulled in and I can't get back out.
But yet you said nobody was in the Taco Bell next door.
Right.
So you could have parked
I
in
could have pulled that off.
But you waited for 10 minutes.
I was lazy. I already pulled in. I was like, I'm in line. All right.
Listen, if I see a line at
I mean,
drive-
compared to what it was out to Nicholasville Road earlier in the week. I got there about 8:30, so it was actually just in the parking lot was the line. So I pulled in. We're going to see how long it takes. You know, you figure they got a lot of people working. So I'm there, you know, I'm on the phone doing some other stuff. So it's all
Yeah,
right.
you're texting. Yeah, you're sitting stuff to the chat.
But-
Yeah.
It was worth it. I will say the
Okay, well-
portions have gotten smaller.
Okay, so hold on. So you get after 10 minutes waiting in the line, you get your order of.
I got the platter, fish and chicken, 2 sides of waffle fries, which I'm just not big on their waffle fries at all. They should go back to regular fries. And, of course, extra crumbs.
Yeah, you got to get the crumbs. So when you got it, you're obviously going home to eat it.
Right.
So how did it hold up? Your fries were soggy.
No, that was all right.
All right.
Fries are all right. Like I said, their waffle fries, I've had them before because they've had them forever now. They're just not,
Okay.
they're not good.
So overall experience with LJS being back in Lexington.
Happy. I will give it a 8.5.
Oh, all right.
Just because there was a little wait. But they were nice and
Yeah,
polite.
but that's your fault. You could have parked in Taco Bell and walked.
That doesn't
over.
mean I can't give them an 8.5 because I waited.
That's because you chose to wait. It wasn't their fault that you waited.
Well, they could have been faster. Just like you said, back in the day at Wendy's.
We were fast. We were fast.
I need ice. Boom, got that ice.
That's right. I don't remember how in the hell you said it was a 10-minute wait. We never had a 10-minute wait.
I mean, we had some long lines.
If we made them wait, it was because we made them wait because they were good looking.
True.
I'm just saying.
But just a minute on your fries, man.
Exactly.
We got you, babe.
Exactly.
Your phone number. Okay.
Yeah.
Because while we were right in front of the YWCA.
Yes, we were.
At the big pool.
Yep.
All the girls go
That's
there
right.
for their
That's right.
lunch and
Yep.
stuff.
That's right.
And what the code
And
word
when
was,
when you
what
had a
was the code word?
you had a good looking girl at the window or in the front, guys, I need ice up front.
Ice up front.
I need ice up front.
Ice.
Come bring in a big bag of ice, dump it in the bin, going, all right, got you.
Old people preferred it back then.
All right, so we talked. All right, so we're going to get out of here because I don't know how many people we pissed off, but let's try to keep that to a minimum. All right, so with that being said, Jacob, thank you for joining us. Kenan, thank you for joining us. Katie, thank you for joining us. So if there's any lawsuits over this, you guys are never going to be able to sue us. So.
That's our lawyer.
All right, so with that being said, we're going to call this an A.
Share, like, subscribe.
Yep.
We're here.
Facebook, Instagram. Saturdays, 5 o'clock.
Mr. Bruce, 5 o'clock.
Yep. So, see you all when we see you.
Russell.